So if you do ATV riding and you want to be able to film it, you want to be able to make some cool videos, you want to capture good audio and just have fun on your ATV, whether you or dirt bike or UTV, doesn't matter what you do. This is the setup that I've gone to, and I've added a couple things over the years. I used to shoot on the Action 3, and then I upgraded to the Action 5 Pro. And using the Action 5 Pro, I'm able to connect the DJI Mic 2 to the camera via Bluetooth, so I can just hook my mic up in my helmet and got my camera set up on the front. So let me show you how this is all set up. So this was my setup before. I had a Action camera mounted to my chin on the helmet. Pretty much what I had was a sticker mount on the chin piece, which went to an Action camera mount like this, and then mount that to the camera, and had the camera right up here in the chin mount. Because I think that gives you a better point of view than if you set the camera up on top or if you put it on the side. It just doesn't give you a good POV. Or a chest mount, you don't always want to put on a chest mount. You could mount it there and that'll give you a good POV. But this is the best POV that I've seen that's worked really good for me. But up here on the front I have the Action 3 and my old sticker mount I got rid of and got a chin mounts. You can check out their site. They've got chin mounts for pretty much any helmet you have, and it'll just stick on there with a 3M sticker, and you can just connect your GoPro mount, your action camera mount, whatever you got, into that and be able to stick your camera right up front. So I used that for a while, the Action 3, and then I just had the struggle of getting better audio. So I went through a couple different options. I got a lav mic and wired that up inside my helmet here. Right inside the cheek pad I have a lav mic right here, and that got me some pretty good audio. Just wired it around the helmet and out here to the front, and then I had to pick up an adapter to be able to plug this into the camera, to be able to plug this into my camera, to be able to use the lav mic with my Action 3. I also upgraded and got some ND filters so I could get my shutter speed right, get some good natural motion blur in the image so it just looks a little more natural, a little more, people always use the term cinematic. It's probably overused. Just went through different settings to be able to get the best quality, and I'll show you what my settings are here too as well. But after using the Action 3, I switched over, waited for the Action 4 to come out. Didn't really upgrade to that for a while. Kind of just waited on it for a long time and finally got the Action 5. So now with the Action 5, I can connect this lav mic to the camera if I wanted to. But with the Action 5, you can connect to a DJI mic. So I upgraded to the DJI Mic 2, and for now, I've just been clipping it onto the helmet strap, the chin strap right there. I've been messing around trying to figure out how to mount this up in here. I might stick it up inside here somehow, maybe glue a magnet in there because it's got this magnet on it. But I've been clipping it on the chin strap like this, and that's been getting me some decent audio like that. So DJI Action 5 Pro paired with the DJI Mic 2. This is connecting to the camera by Bluetooth. Then I'm using ND filters because your highlights are going to be blown out, so I've got ND filters to correct that with the correct shutter speed. So let's go through the settings that I use on the Action 5 Pro. I'll just go into one of my profiles. I will set all the settings in a video mode and then override them to a custom shooting mode. So over here I have just a basic everyday vlog type style of shooting. This is going to be 4K 16:9, 24 frames a second, and I use the standard field of view and the first setting on rock steady. You get 3 different options of steady on this camera. You can leave it off. Your first setting is going to be as good for any handheld footage that you'll need. You also get a enhanced rock steady, which is going to punch in a little bit more. It's going to give you a little bit better stabilization if you are doing more action type sports. And then you also get horizon balancing. So no matter which way you're holding the camera, it's going to be keeping this steady and your footage is going to be very smooth. 4K 24 frames a second. I put my color profile to D-Log M 10-bit. I like to do my own coloring. You can turn your color recovery on or off. That just helps you see what it's going to look like after you color grade the footage. I'm on auto white balance and manual exposure. Because I'm at 24 frames a second, I want to use that shutter, 180-degree shutter rule to get the best frame rate and look in my image, the best motion blur. So I'm going to set this to 1/50th of a second. I set my EV to -0.3. Some people like to use -0.3 and -0.7. Just depends on how you like the footage to turn out. My ISO over here, I like to keep it at a lower range. So anywhere under 6400. Normally I'll keep this under 3200. If it's a little bit darker, I'll turn it up. And then if it gets too dark while I'm shooting, I can just switch to the super night mode and it's going to give me great nighttime shooting results. That is for vlogging, 24 frames a second. And then I have more action or motovlog settings over here. These are going to be a little different. So I'm going to bump my frame rate up to 60 frames a second. Any jittering you're going to see in the image is going to be taken out because it's taking more frames per second. I also bump my field of view up to wide. Still leave it on rock steady, but at that wider field of view, I'm able to get more in the image. Normally I will run this in manual. 60 frames a second, you're going to need to have your shutter speed double that. Double your shutter speed to 120. And again, I like to keep my ISO under 6400. EV again is at -0.3. And my color is normally D-Log M 10-bit. But that's normally what I'll run for more active stuff. So I have my daily vlogging stuff, and then I'll have my active shots right here for motovlogging and for electric bike riding. So if you've seen that here on the channel, be sure to check those videos out. So that is my action camera setup. Hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, got some useful tips out of it. If you like these types of videos of just more gear kind of breakdown, let me know if you want to learn more about it. Comment down below if you want to know anything else, questions about it, and I'll catch you in the next video.